Well, I'm all geared up and ready to go. I got a new gadget the other day. It is a FreeVision Vilta, and what that is, it's a 3-axis gimbal stabilizer for GoPro 3, 4, and 5. So I'm eager to go test it out. I'm all packed up, got my longboard with me, and I'm gonna head over to the skate park and give it test 1 of 3. Have 2 other tests planned. One's gonna be on a bike, and one's just gonna be sort of walking, running. So yeah, let's go check it out. Okay, so if you can't tell, I am at the skate park now, and we're gonna take this little rig out for a little burn. And can you tell it was a homebrew hack? Yeah, kind of a truly a hack. A bit of a Frankenstein gadget, but I think it's going to work. And all I really wanted to do is I wanted to get both GoPros side by side, so you're seeing the same perspective of the unstabilized on the GoPro 3 Plus here, and then on the stabilized version on its GoPro 5 on the FreeVision Vilta here. So cool thing about the Vilta is the top part with all the stabilizing stuff does come off. So the handle, which is essentially just an extra battery, that pops off, and this is where the GoPro attachments live. So we're gonna take this for a few laps and see how it looks. How many boards you broke? 2? I haven't broken any yet, but I'm just getting started.
Wait, you just bought that board?
Huh? Oh no, I didn't break it. No, it's my first skateboard ever.
That's a long board.
Yeah, I know it's a long board. I got to work my way down to the little stuff without dying.
You can get a skateboard like this.
I should, but I gotta get better first. Okay, the skateboard test is all done, so I'm going to head home and try the bike test next. Okay. First test complete. I just need to get some different parts and pieces, and I'm gonna hook it up to my bike, take it outside for a try, and see how that looks. Okay, we're almost ready to get going. I just have to attach the GoPros to the bike, and we can give the second test a try. But before I get into that, I just want to say that one of the coolest things about this Vilta, this FreeVision Vilta, is it's essentially a 2-in-1. So this handle piece, which is essentially just a big battery, detaches, and it leaves you with this top part of the gimbal. And the top part of the gimbal gives you 90 minutes of battery life, as well as it has all the controls for joysticking around your gimbal and on-off and that sort of business. And you mate the two together and you've got 7 hours of battery life. How awesome is that? And of course the gimbal has the connectors on the bottom to mate up with all your GoPro accessories. Very cool. So let's get it attached and take it for a burn. Okay, so testing was going pretty well, but I ran into a couple problems right away. Number one, I'm using two different GoPro mounts to mount them to the handlebars on the bike. And one is an older style mount, and that one's actually working really well. It's really secure and it's really stable. The other mount is the newer style GoPro mount, and it has just a ton of vibration. And you know, just looking down while I'm pedaling along, you can see that the gimbal side is just vibrating like crazy. So to me, it's just not going to be a fair comparison. So that was one problem. Second problem is my gimbal ran out of battery. Oopsie. So I'm going to go home, straighten all that stuff out, and we'll try again. Gimbal's all charged up, so that's good to go. And one thing I learned there, which is really cool, is you can actually use it while it's charging. So if you're desperate, you're out in the field, you can plug it into one of those portable battery packs, and that can keep you live for a long time. So that part's awesome. I should have brought one with me in the first place. Second thing, I'm not going to worry about the mounts right now. I'm just going to ride with them, and I'm just going to see what it looks like in the end. But I did bring my GoPro chest mount along with me too. So that'll probably be my final test, but I'm going to try it with the other guys first and just kind of see how that goes. So let's saddle up and give it a try. Okay, one more test to go. I need to do the walking running test. I've been burning a lot of daylight here, had all sorts of problems with the mounts and batteries running out, and yeah, just total disaster. So I'm just gonna bomb home, get the rest of the crew, and they're gonna help me finish this off. So let's go. Okay, that's what the gimbal looks like mounted to the GoPro chesty. Okay, test number 3 coming up. Just need the crew. Let's go, crew. Okay, crew's all here. We're out for test number 3. Here we go. Okay, here we go for the third and final test. I got the crew with me. There's Jen, there's Molly, and I've just picked a really crappy parking lot behind me in which to conduct the test. And we're just gonna do just basic walk, run, and I've got both GoPros mounted on the Frankenstein apparatus, and gonna see how it goes.
Okay, I think that concludes all the testing.
One thing to mention before I wrap things up, I disabled the image stabilization on the GoPro 5 to keep it on a level playing field with the GoPro 3 Plus. But anyhow, I mean, you saw the tests, you saw the results. I think you would agree that the FreeVision Vilta performs very, very well. I mean, it really blew me away. I expected it to be good, but I didn't expect it to be that good. You know, it's kind of funny because like I mentioned in the video, I was actually really worried when I started doing the bike test. I had 2 different GoPro mounts, and one was the older style, and that one was actually working really well, and the GoPro 3 Plus was on that one. And then the one on that was holding the Vilta with the GoPro 5, like there was just like crazy vibration when I was riding my bike, and I thought, there's no way in heck that this gimbal is going to take care of that much vibration. But to my surprise, it did. And again, when I hooked the FreeVision Vilta up to the GoPro chesty chest mount, I didn't really cinch it down, so there was a ton of bob in the, a ton of movement in the mount, and I thought, there's no way this thing is going to handle it. And yeah, again, it just blew me away, and it just handled all that motion. And yeah, I know that's what a gimbal is supposed to do, but it just seemed like there's just too much, it's not going to take care of it, and it did. Like the footage came out buttery smooth, and I was just blown away. So why did I choose the FreeVision Vilta over the competition? Well, there were actually many reasons. So one of the biggest reasons I chose the FreeVision Vilta over the GoPro Karma Grip is that you can charge the Vilta's battery on the fly. So you can bring along an external battery pack, plug it into the Vilta, and you pretty much have unlimited battery life. And also with the GoPro Karma Grip, it charges the GoPro like all the time automatically. You can't stop that from happening. And with the Vilta, that's optional. Also, it's a bit cheaper than the GoPro Karma Grip. I mean, the removable top is really cool because you get a smaller unit for action sports. The battery life is tremendous, 7 hours when the whole thing is connected together. That's pretty amazing. And also the gimbal looks really well made. This entire top part is all metal construction, and it looks really durable, really strong, and just really well made. And also there was a terrific review on this device on B&H Photos website out of New York. And I had to say I was pretty impressed with the review and the footage I was seeing from those guys. So are there any cons? Well, overall I think it performed really, really well. But yeah, sure, there's a couple of quibbles. And number one would be motor noise. But I think that's pretty typical of pretty much every gimbal out there. So I expected it, and I'm not too worried about it. And if there was a second worry, I think, which maybe it's a bit more of a worry, is that the little fold-out attachments here on the bottom that connect up to your GoPro accessories, well, they're made of plastic, and that does give me a bit of a worry that over time they're going to break or degrade in some way. But, I mean, it does look like the base is removable, so if that does happen, potentially they could be replaced. So I'm not going to worry about that one too much. So yeah, overall, I am really, really pleased with the FreeVision Vilta here, and yeah, I was just really blown away with how good a job it did managing all the vibrations and bumps and all that sort of stuff. So really pleased with my purchase, and I can't wait to take this bad boy mountain biking. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Comments and questions are always welcome, and we'll see you in the next one.